So the reason we're standing here is that all through the book, you hear about the canals on Mars, which were probably more than anything a product of Percival Lowell's imagination. He called himself a planetologist, and he looked through the telescope. He wasn't the first person to see lines and networked lines on Mars, but he was the first person to interpret them as artificial. In other words, other people had seen these features on Mars but had assumed they were natural formations. Lowell felt they were constructed. So of course, if they were constructed, there had to be intelligent beings on Mars. And the reason they were constructed was because Mars, in its evolution, is a lot farther ahead of Earth. In other words, we're headed to where Mars is now, but all the water had pretty much disappeared except at the polar ice cap. All of the water had pretty much disappeared except at the polar ice caps. And the Martians built these canals to transport the water to all the desert areas of the planet, just to keep people alive. So that was the story. That was the story. And most other professionals in the astronomical community just poo-pooed this and thought he was nuts. But the public went crazy about it. And just a few years after he wrote his books about the canals on Mars and the intelligent beings, he named the Martians. Yes, he invented Martians. Other people like H.G. Wells, Edgar Rice Burroughs wrote their books about the Martians.